Guys, what is happening? It is 6:25 in the morning. I've just finished work and I am shattered. And you know what? The UK is getting cold again. It's a very cold morning. I'm gonna head home, get some sleep, and then when I'm up, I'm going to let you guys know some how to get wealthy hacks, right? So yeah, I just thought I'd make this video quickly and add in, let you guys know that yes, I'm one of the guys that do work, and I work nights sometimes, 12 hours. I'm tired. Anyway, another thing, guys, what does that mean? Why is it 2 wrenches there? If anyone knows, let me know, man. And this keeps on flashing. If I change it to 1, 2, or 3, it flashes. So what's going on, guys? If anyone knows, drop me a comment. Let me know. Yeah. Okay, people. Yes. Welcome back. So, yes, I have slept. I have got ready. I've done what I needed to do in the day, and I am now back at work. I'm working nights, like I said before. So, yeah. I've got to admit, guys, I am enjoying making the videos for you guys, and yeah, I've wanted to, like I mentioned before, talk about some things that I have done recently. I don't think people are aware of what you can do, right, to help yourself out sometimes in a financial situation where you might need a bit more money, or you might need to give yourself a bit of space in terms of spending or paying bills, so that you can facilitate for other things, right? So anyway, let me just get into it with you guys. It's going to be a quick one, but I thought I'd mention. So everyone's got credit cards, right? I've got a few credit cards. We use credit cards to kind of pay for certain things, holidays, sometimes clothes, cars, I don't know, you name it, right? And recently, right, what I've had to do is, this is not financial advice, by the way. This is just something that I am just putting out there for people that might not know that you can do this. And yeah, so as we're saying, credit cards. So I've recently asked a couple of credit card companies for a payment break, right? Payment holiday. That's what they say, to put it in the terms that they use. And a payment holiday basically is like, you can have up to 3 months, and it's just a 3-month period of time where you don't pay anything towards your credit cards. Now, the thing is, right, you don't pay anything, but after the 3 months, you continue to pay. Your interest rates are freezed. Any monthly, anything that you pay monthly, your minimum monthly payments, they're also freezed. And I think, right, it's such a good idea sometimes, because you never know when you say that you've got a business venture and you need to give yourself that space. You might need like a month, 2 months, or whatever. Like I said, it goes up to 3 months. And I think that, yeah, they do say it impacts your credit. What we don't realize with credit, right, is that it's okay for it to go down sometimes. When it goes down, right, and you repair, or should I say, you make the payment after, say, the 3 months holiday, it takes about 3 months for your points or for your credit score to then shoot back up to a good place, And the fact that it's dipped a little and then gone up, that's seen as, oh, you can in some cases end up with a score that's higher than what you started off with. So this is something I've done recently. Like I said, I've mentioned in previous videos that I am, doing this, embarking on an Amazon venture kind of thing. There'll be more to come on that in a different video, but I thought I'd mention just this credit card payment holiday now. So I think I've done 3 cards now, 3 cards where I've given them a call. Some of them do go through your monthly outgoings and so on, and what they do is they want to see whether what you have left is tangible for, just say, the minimum payments that are required. Now, obviously, without saying too much, guys, do the maths. If you wanted the payment holiday and this is the route that the company has taken, if you do want the holiday, you make sure you do the maths accordingly so that by the end of tallying up, or if that's your expenditure and so on, it's not looking like you've got too much, right? So more than likely they'll give it to you. In most cases, 2 of the cards I spoke to, and I told them that I've spoken to a financial advisor and I've been advised to have a payment holiday. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean for yourself that you can't pay. It just means that you put in something in place strategically so that you give yourself some leeway, right? And you can, cover other things in that time. You might want to, like I said, do a business venture. You might want to use money for something else. It doesn't, like I said, all it does is freeze, right, the payments for the credit cards. So it's just something I thought I'd put out there for you guys. It's useful when used right. Credit cards, there's always ways to use credit cards, and this is one of the ways. They always, when you make the phone call to a credit card company, one of the things they always say is they are here to help you, right? So I think it's only right that you utilize some of the help that they've got if it's needed. All right. So other than that, going forward, I wanted to talk about focusing on when you're trying to make that transition into becoming in the position where you've got a better financial place or trying to better yourself financially. One of the things that people tend to focus on is not having the money, right? And I think this is for one, it's a negative mind space. 2, what you want to really focus on is focusing on making other streams of income, more so than focusing on trying to decrease your outgoings. Because, hey, listen, we all want to enjoy life. We all want to, do something. We all want to, enjoy the perks of life, go on holiday or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's obviously within means. You have to focus on making other streams of income. Find a side hustle, maybe buy some stock in something that you can put online and start selling. There's many ways, but a side hustle, focusing on another stream of income is definitely more productive than focusing on trying to limit your outgoings, because you trying to limit your outgoings will only eventually get to a point where it doesn't work. It's not conducive. I know numerous people that have tried to do this, and the focus, realistically, if they focus that same energy on getting another side hustle, or even, learning a skill that can take 3 months. I myself, I've learned numerous skills over the last 2 years that, that have enabled me to gain knowledge on stuff like cybersecurity, stuff like data analysis, finance, numerous things, even down to camera, even down to video editing. You know, there's so many people out there now on, Fiverr looking for, freelancers that can help them with certain things, even people in professional situations that need assistance. So you'd be shocked as to what you can do with the little skill that you've learned in that time and how you can create a side hustle. So again, focus on making another stream of income over trying to minimize your outgoings, minimize your lifestyle, minimize, and I think that's a better way to take things. Speaking on that, yeah, I'm going to touch on, again, it's so important in this day and age to start posting on social media, start using a platform where you can, share knowledge, where you can maybe video, showcase where you're going in terms of like a holiday. The social media has become almost like an encyclopedia now. People are using it for so many different things. You can show somebody, something as simple as showing them how to open a bottle, showing them how to draw a picture. It's amazing where social media is going now. So please, by all means, utilize the space, the tools around you. Social media is an amazing tool. It's carried so many people from zero to the sky and beyond. And I mean, let's look at some of the people that that's out there on YouTube now, for instance. You've got the likes of DDG, if you don't know him, check him out. The likes of Mike Thurston, Prosper, Dwayne Latty. These are guys that are taking social media. Yeah, and some of these guys have started literally like within a year, and the growth is so serious. Like, you'd be shocked what you can do within a year of just posting consistently on social media. So literally, guys, like, I say this as somebody that's starting to do the same thing myself. Post more, do the work. I think from what I've researched on YouTube especially, it takes about 100 videos, 100 posts before YouTube kind of can categorize exactly who you are and categorize what sort of audience will watch your stuff, right? Before then, yes, it's going to be a bit slow. Yeah, you're not going to get the views straight away. You're not going to get the engagement, maybe, but in that time, make the videos, get better, review the videos, see what people like, check out the analytics on YouTube Studio, and, work on the thumbnails, work on the length of the videos, stuff like this. It's honestly, it just gets better with time, just consistency. And you have to go through that period of time where it's not going to be so great, but literally, I mean, it's different for every different person. But 100 videos, YouTube and the algorithms would have learned about who you are, the kind of content you are pushing, and it will throw your content in the right direction of the people that will engage, that will like, that will watch. And honestly, then you can begin to monetize. Once you start to monetize, literally you are getting paid to do something that you enjoy. And I feel like now a lot of people are focused more on trying to do something that they enjoy, So that's something going forward, guys. Honestly, post. Find a platform of your choice, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Snapchat, whether it's YouTube. It makes sense to be part of this growth that's happening now, and see where it can go. It's, So, last thing I say I'll focus on is, last one I want to touch on, should I say, is focusing on doing something towards your plan every day. Yeah, don't let a day go by where you don't do at least a little something. The saying is 1% better every day. Do 1%. If you do 1% every day, yeah. There's a book out there called The Atomic Habits. I've read recently, and honestly, there was so many gems in there in terms of what you can do in regards to forming better habits, right? Habits that will take you forward. Everyone wants to have that affluent lifestyle, that luxury lifestyle, but to get there, you need a mindset, a discipline. You know, you need to be disciplined. You need that mindset. You need to work towards, do something towards your goal every day. You know, at the end of the week, do a journal. You know, do a review, do a weekly review. What have I done towards my goal this week? What have I done towards something I've had in place? Have I gone to the gym this week? Have I uploaded some videos? Have I, worked and done stuff towards the businesses I have? You know, guys, 1%. It's not too much to ask, and you know what? It's for yourself. It's definitely something that will take you from, where you are right now to the place you want to be. You don't just become that guy. You don't just become a millionaire. You don't just become, you don't become like financially free. It's something you have to work toward. You put these little systems in place. You do the 1% daily. Even sometimes when you don't want to do it, just 1%, just a little bit, So, with that said, people, I am going to end this video. And please like, subscribe. There'll be more videos coming your way like this. I'll be touching on various subjects, but it's mainly going to be, again, focusing on being the best version of ourselves. So with that, guys, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.